right. Well, let's get this part started. Okay. So we're gonna put up 500,000 in some of the trials, and then we've probably got about 4 to 5 million in the basic to go. So let's get her going. Let's get her going indeed. Yeah, I didn't do any arena last night. I started doing working on the basic. I did like 4 matches and just decided to go to bed. So here we are. Here we are indeed. So we'll just get at it. Yes. Bet, hey, how you doing? Are you gonna keep Rhythm Bot company? Because I mean, you seemed concerned about its well-being, so I would assume that you gotta make sure it's okay. What are you up to? What you got going down? I've been coughing all morning. I don't know why. Well, I mean, it's because my throat is itchy, but. Groovy was a better bot. Yeah, but the thing that's funny, so the reason that Groovy got, shut down, there's no reason that Rhythm won't see the same issue. So, we'll see, I suppose. Although, apparently, Groovy was just one person developing the bot and maintaining it. Whereas I think a lot of the others probably have like a few people that are involved. Toffrey, how you doing? How's your Saturday morning coming along? So yeah, it'll be interesting indeed. But I think there's a lot of other bots that do their bot stuff, but also on the side kind of do music. So yeah, I think there'll still be some option to play music through in Discord. Boy. And I had thought previously of having both Groovy and Rhythm on the server, but I never even looked at Rhythm until Groovy wasn't available. So, but yeah, so far, like I don't really see any difference. The only difference is the character that you use to access the bot. Almost lost my streak. R2's triggered some scary death matches. Uh-oh. What are you at currently? I don't know what the deal is with the I don't know if the Reddit post for the arena history, I don't know if that's maintained by Trucos or if it's a different person or whatever. But neither of them, Trucos nor Trucos doesn't put out an image for round 2 for arenas at all. And then the Reddit post, it just doesn't. I'm sure they've got the info, but they don't put the results of round 2 for the featured arena for the 6-star, which I don't know why. Groovy was a good friend. Aww, that's very sad. Gonna hit 80 million. Use no refreshes yet, but I will start today. Okay. So what are you aiming for? I wasn't even thinking about what the Angela would go for next week, but I think we should see Kitty Pride, right? So, or Kitty or Nimrod, one of the 2 new ones. So I think Angela's going to go a lot lower than I was expecting, which is going to make things a lot better for me. 140. Oh, okay. Okay. Although, yeah, if you're at 80 now, you can do another. Well, if you did a full run, at least 25, probably 30 today without refreshing. So that would get you to 110. And if you're going for 100, oh, yeah, that's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. I think I'm going to eat his L3, aren't I? Oh, no. I don't know. I think I need to find something more to put at the bottom of the screen. Because, like, the way it is right now, if somebody subscribes or follows, there'll be, like, the last... So the current one and the last two will show up for about a minute. But overall, there's nothing there. Not 80 yet. Going to be at 80 with 6 stars. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. When I did Claire, I don't... Oh, no, I did refresh, but I think that was because there was a obviously there was a reason. But it wasn't like it wasn't intentionally for the score. There was something else. Oh, I wanted to see in 15 minutes how many units it would, how many points I could put up and how many units it would cost. So that was the actual reason. Because when I was doing the Sung Shiga grind, I wasn't keeping track. I was just refreshing to get to a specific score. So I wasn't keeping track of what I was actually getting every 15 minutes or how much it was costing. But I think what I figured was 4.5 million for 500 units. I think that's what it was in 15 minutes with R3s. And I think with Angela, I'm probably going to do the same thing and refresh 5 stars and figure how much I could put up in 15 minutes with R5s and how much it would cost. I don't think to get what I'm aiming for Angela, I don't think I would need to refresh, but I will do it so that I know how much I can get and how much it will cost. Because then that way too, when I go for Omega Red, like I'll know how much I can do per day without refreshing. And then once I have a goal in mind, I'll then know what it's going to cost me. And I think by the time I go for, by the time Omega Red is in the basic, all 5 stars should be at R3. Because I only have like maybe 5 that aren't. Well, and then 6 if I get Mangog. That won't be at R3 right away. You don't normally grind arena, do you, Top Ray? Like for champions? I've done a few early streams the last little while, but this is the earliest for quite some time, especially for a Saturday. I was awake at 7, went back to sleep for an hour, woke up, it was like 10 after 8. I'm like, well, might as well get up and get things done. I need to stop doing AQ as soon as I wake up, though. Yeah, I need to be awake for a little bit of time. Although today was okay, but yesterday was bad. Because I woke up, went right into AQ, and just kept dying. Well, no. I think I died twice. But one was completely because I didn't pay attention to what was going on. The first, 6 seconds of the fight, the opponent is unblockable. So I go in, of course I try to parry. Get hit. Wait, what's going on? Deuce says, an exception I never tried for a hyped champion. Got War Machine Sim? the lesser desired ones, although I think 140 is overshooting a bit since Medusa needs the awakening. Yeah, but people probably have cosmic gems, or are going to be willing to do it two rounds. But she doesn't need the awakening offensively. She needs it defense. I mean, it helps damage-wise, offensively, but... Well, then again, yeah, I can't see people putting her on defense, really. For diversity, sure, but... You already have Medusa. As a 5-star, though. She does need it, otherwise she's a noodle. Yeah, but I mean, you can't... yeah, I guess you wouldn't really play her for anything substantial without... But you could still play her without. But you would not put her on defense unless she's awakened. Well, like for example, you could use her against Nimrod, unawakened, in the Cavi queue. Oh, you already have her as a 6-star. Oh, okay. Oh, you got it from crystals. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, and there might be a lot of people doing that too, right? That got her from Cavs and then are just going for the initial awakening. I never really got into using her at all. I have her at R4. I never had her on defense. No, I think I might have used her for an Ultron boss at one point. Or not, for a Sentinel boss at one point. And that's probably about it. I don't even think I ever used her for poison immunity in particular. I don't know. There's been a few champions that... No, I wouldn't have used her for poison immunity because I would have used Hyperion. So that might be why I never really used her. Because I think I had Hyperion as a 5-star before her, so... Well, it'd be interesting to see if the 6-star Hyperion arena is this month. I don't think it would be, but it's possible. Because, I mean, last month we had the Starkey one. I think if they were going to put anybody of the new existing champs who are now added as 6-stars, I mean, Iceman. I think Iceman has been in the 6-star pool for a while, so I think all of the Ghost Rider Hyperion that we would see in the arena. Well, maybe Iceman. Oh, I wonder. Because if we're going to see... Yeah, maybe not Iceman, because we're going to see Kitty Pryde. That's a mutant, so it's probably better for them to put somebody else in. Yeah. Wait. It would have been fine to use Dormammu against Void, but oh well. Oh well. I finished the second last quest for the Sun Shi challenge last night in the first chapter, and oh man, the portals are so silly. Like it switches between A and B to go from one lane to the next. Like that should be consistent. That like portal A should always be to go to the next lane. Portal B should always be to go to the boss. Like why that changes up is ridiculous. Iceman isn't in the basic. Okay, so yeah, we could see him too, but yeah, I don't know if I suppose we've seen. Well, hell, we've seen the same class in both the featured and the basic, so yeah, we could definitely see more than one class for the month. But the Hyperion one will definitely be a high one. I told you the portal design was super lazy. I don't think that was lazy. I think that was just bad. There's something weird there, right? Because when you're doing design for things, you usually have some kind of convention, like as in variables or layout or whatever. But that A/B nonsense, that's no convention. That's just somebody. Oh, this was this is where this one's going to go. This is like there's nothing, no consistency. It's really weird. As I was doing it, because there was a couple times where I almost went right to the boss after doing a lane, and I was kind of like, I don't see there being any. Like it would suck for the person running it, just because then you got to go in and do it again. Like at least the boss fight. But I was trying to figure, like, I can't see any benefit to them doing it. Like I don't see how that would increase maybe energy usage, but come on. Yeah, I have no idea, but I mean, I can't see it being a mistake. Yeah, dude, that's just so bad. And it's so basic. I don't know if maybe all of the good developers have gone to other projects in Kebab, and so it's just the leftovers for MCOC maybe. Somebody just manually did it without thinking about it? Oh man. Yeah, I guess. I mean, it's it's one thing. It's only here for a month, whatever. But it just goes to the bigger picture of the way things are going there. It seems, at least for this game. So I'm hoping to see, and it's not even that I want to see a more agreeable post to the I don't even know what it would be called, boycott post or whatever. But I'm hoping to see a more professional response by Monday or Wednesday. If not, that's very unfortunate. So I'm guessing you're running all 6 and 5 stars for Medusa then, right? Yeah, if you're coming up on 80. Yeah. I think for Angela, I'll just do a regular arena grind, and once I've got the feature done where I want, I'll use the 6 stars in the basic. Not going to get many points from them, but it will be extra points. And for Omega, everybody will go into the basic arena. Supersonic, how you doing? I don't know. Like, I know it happens quite often. I haven't really paid attention to see how frequent. But where we get a class combat and then we get the same class combat afterward. That happens, because that happened yesterday with Mystic. We had Mystic class combat, or Mystic combat, and then that was done, and we had Mystic combat again, and now we got Mutant combat. "20 minutes in." There we go. Old Faithful. Oh boy. Man, I've been blowing my nose and coughing. As I don't take the games as seriously now, I popped 3 Cav Crystals yesterday, got 6-star Medusa, 6-star Iron Patriot, and 3rd natural dupe, for Iron Patriot. And 5-star Medusa already was Sig 200. Yeah, I think if your account is really active, and then all of a sudden it goes kind of inactive, I think whenever you do come back, that your good crystal openings increase. Oh, let me change this over a little bit. Because yeah, to get you a little bit interested when you do come back. I mean, I've never, ever since I started playing consistently, I've never gone without logging in a day. But I've known people who, you know, like taking a break for a couple weeks or months or whatever, and they come back and then right away it's like really good pulls. Yeah. Well, actually, that just happened a couple days ago. Somebody that used to play pretty frequently, they kind of took a break or quit. They came back, they took another break or quit, and then came back for the compensation, and they got a 6-star CGR. Looking now, got to finish these 6 stars already, dude. Yeah, yeah. Got to get at it. So have you picked up any new games, Supersonic, or you're just focusing on school more? I still think I'll awaken Angela over her, though, but at least she's nice to have. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think, well, and the thing is, too, Angela Awakened, Decent Sig, would basically be poison immune. She'll get the poison placed on her, but it's not going to have any effect once you've got a few buff. Well, poison bleed and any other debuff, right? And I think she would be a good counter for encroaching stun, too. And she's not going to do to robots what Medusa does, but... But as far as robots, well, there's red bags. Man, I used Venom for the no retreat path. So that's basically... Oh, well, actually, okay, yeah. It's... because my paths are going to be different than what it was previously, but like the previous alliance, I was using Venom for one of my paths for map 7, and now I'll be using him at least for one this alliance too. Focusing on school more and just relaxing before classes start. The degree is far more taxing than diploma, even in week 1, so I'm expecting now. Yeah, but sometimes too, when classes start, the first like little bit, teacher like it will seem really daunting, and I think that's just kind of like to weed out the people that aren't going to be able to commit, kind of. So how long are you in school for in total? Like, is it 3 or 4 years? And when you're all done, are you planning to stay in Trinidad, or do you think you'll go somewhere else? 3 years, okay. Sandy, how you doing? Yeah. Let's go. So you finished the chapter 2 Senshi? No, I have not. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do it yet. I'm going to definitely try it, but I don't know if I'll be too concerned if I don't get it done. What about you? You completed the chapter? Nice. Very good. Oh, come on. Barely missed. I remember there was a while there I could not avoid Yondu's L1 at all without sound. Icy, what you doing? How goes it? I would never want to stay in Trinidad, so if I get the opportunity, I'm hopping out. Okay. Where do you think you'd want to go? Got a decent nexus, Namor, Yondu, CGR. Ooh, who'd you pick? I'm assuming it was between Namor and CGR. Guessing that Yondu wasn't too much of a consideration. Speaking of early stream, you're up pretty early, Icy, because it would be what, like 8:30 a.m. your time? Canada or America? Okay. Nowhere in South America, eh? Ooh, let's okay. Also got 6-star Mojo and 5-star Mojo both awakened. You know, the only time I've ever actually used him was for the Adaptoid in Summer Pain. This is late for me. School started 30 minutes ago. Wait, you have school on Saturday? Damn, son. Nope. Nowhere in South America? Yeah, okay. Do you speak Spanish, I'm sorry? Or is Trinidad just English, pretty much? Where my parents are, I don't even know. Like, it's a British, not colony. Like they're tied to the British in general. The main language is English, but there's also a lot of Spanish. There's a lot of people from the Dominican Republic there. I'm just saying it would have started 30 minutes ago. Yeah, but it did it. So it's early on a Saturday, yeah, but a weekday, no. Which should I rank up, my 3-star Gwenpool or 3-star Shang-Chi? Dude, that's a tough choice. Tough choice indeed. Shang-Chi. Because you got the, I mean, you may have already had him, but at the very least to get the objectives done for the GMC shards. Probably anytime I'd say Shang-Chi anyways, but right now, considering there are the specific objectives with him, yeah. Actually, depending on how stuff goes, I may just go to another Caribbean country, Guyana, right? Yeah, Guyana is currently establishing themselves in the energy sector, and so is Barbados. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, I would assume that solar energy would be pretty reliable. Especially considering, too, like, being so close to the equator, you're, like, the amount of time that the sun is up during the day is pretty much always going to be the same. Like, for where I am in Canada, the further into winter we get, the less time the sun's up. But when you're on the equator, you're pretty much, yeah, always got the same amount of daylight. I think the big thing, I mean, I definitely am no expert, don't know anything really about it, but I think the big thing with those kind of, those type of energy is the storage. Because it's great when it's sunny and stuff, but, at night or if it's cloudy. CGR SP2 is unfair, and I like that. Yeah, his L2 is pretty crazy. Uh-oh. They better run. Run fast. Where I live, the summer weather is 100 degrees. Where are you, Billy? As I'm aware of in Barbados, relative to other countries, use solar power more and is developing that market. Okay. Well, that's smart though too, for like a Caribbean place where most places probably their biggest industry has been either the fisheries or tourism or both, but looking to diversify or get into something like base their economy on something else is definitely going to be a good idea. And yeah, renewable, sustainable energy is definitely going to be a good thing. Oh, Phoenix, Arizona. Okay. I've been to Mesa, and how long? We were there for about 5 days. Uh, Not quite. Yeah, it was pretty hot. Did a fair bit of driving. Got to see a fair bit. Your luck is trash. Uh-oh. What happened, Mr. Ish? What happened? Okay, one more match here, and then over to the basic we go. We go. Okay. Well, let's do that. Just in general, my last 4 5-star Nexus were trash. Oh, that sucks if the Nexus have been bad. Because, I mean, that's 3 champions, right? So... yeah, and if all 3 are bad. Oy, that's gotta suck. Oh man. It knows this is my last match, so it's making it take longer than it needs to. Namit, how you doing? My luck is amazing. I got 3 Moon Knight in 5 skill and Mutant Crystals. Well, hey, maybe he'll be popular when the TV show starts up. I think it's a TV show. Or maybe it's a movie, I'm not sure. No. Yeah, no. Oh, have any of you guys watched the What If cartoon? I started, well, I mean, there's only 4 episodes, but I watched 3 of them yesterday. I don't know if I'll just watch the next one or wait until there's a few more and then watch them. I got a bishop from my season 5-star. I've seen it before, but I wonder what would happen if 10 Americans came to Trinidad in summer. What would happen? What do you mean? Like, is it because of temperature or? I remember, so where I used to live in Canada, it's the Arctic, so winters are pretty damn cold. And there was one Christmas I went down to my parents, and I left, and it was minus 30 degrees Celsius, and at my parents it was positive 30 degrees Celsius. So a 60-degree difference within 2 nights. No. Yeah. No, wait, so I left, had an overnight, 1 night. Yeah. I will try and watch Shang-Chi. Parents, looking, it's a pretty good movie. I've actually never had a great Nexus opening. Ooh. But even if he's popular, he's trash. Oh, for Moon Knight? Yeah, and I don't think that we would see him get buffed. I think they would just introduce a new champion. I mean, we'll probably see him get buffed eventually, but you haven't. What if is good? Yeah, I'm quite liking it. Temperature and humidity. Bishop is actually really good. Don't sleep on him. He's really annoying to fight, that's for sure. I just need to read his abilities. Then I'll know what's happening, hopefully. Okay, dokie. Time to get into the basic arena. Yay. Oh, and let's reset this because we're not going to do any LOL fights. Oh, great. Alright, well, I guess I'll reset that one tomorrow. Come on, let's move. Move along. Don't tell me I gotta relog already. I also got 5 4s. Okay. And here we are for the basic. No, we're not going to use the 6 stars. And let's get to so. I also got a 4-star Falcon yesterday. Okay. Yeah, Falcon's not bad. Yeah, okay, I figured the game was about to crash. Holy. Well, that's pretty on schedule. Every 20 minutes. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, yeah. We got mutant combat going. We got event quest completion coming up a couple hours. Right? Yeah, take advantage of that and get some cav EQ done later today. Hopefully, yeah, I should be able to get the basic done now. I don't have to run all 6 stars for the feature, just a few. And then I think, what am I at? 3.8, so just another 700,000 for summer trials. So yeah, I'll be able to spend a fair bit of time on EQ. Actually, you know, I might just stream it this evening once event quest completion starts. I finished off the Mystic quest yesterday because we had Mystic Combat. So I wanted to get that done just so that because the two main mystics that I used was Diablo and Claire, and this way, if I'm going to use them in War or AQ, I don't have to worry or think about if I'm going to want to do any event quest. I forgot Hulkbuster is good. Yeah, he's not bad. His buff was pretty decent. Okay. Welcome back, Mr. Ish. Welcome back indeed. So what are you up to? Why are you up so early? Yeah, Hulkbuster was, at the time of his buff, one of the best buffs they've done. Since his buff, though, there have been others that were much more impactful for the character. I wake up at 5 usually. Okay. I'm going for a Cav push soon. Oh. Like Cav, the title, the progression title? So you, okay, so you're uncollected currently. Okay. Really? Are you kidding me? Wow. I woke up 20 minutes ago and saw you're live. Well, what a good way to wake up, right? Okay, yeah. Okay, I guess we'll stick with this. This will just have to work. I'm going to watch a few vids on tips for getting Cav. Alright. Cav is... Is that the 6-2 champion fight? Let me see. I think so. No. That's 6-1, right? Because the collector is uncollected in 5-2. And Cav is early in 6, and Thronebreaker is the end of 6. Let's see. Let me see. Cavalier 6-1. Ah, okay. And Act 6 is the first act. Yeah, where there were 2 progression titles. Huh. Yeah, 6-1 and 6-4. Although I still think 6 the Thronebreaker, I think that was kind of... I don't think that was really planned out. So Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 4, Act 5, Act 6, Act 6. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we're going to see a new progression title for 7-3. I think it will be 7-4. Yeah, let's do that. I never do that. Gwenpool did Incinerate? Yeah, Unreal 1. Yeah. And let's go with that, yeah. Mr. Forger, how you doing? Yeah, the kind of neat thing with Gwenpool is whatever debuff she'll apply, like Armor Break, Incinerate, Enervate, she'll consume a bleed effect to extend the duration of those other debuffs, which is, yeah, kind of cool. Man, when she first came out, she was pretty OP for a while. Yeah, she reigned supreme for a bit, for sure. What are you up to, Mr. Forger? What you got going down? Almost wouldn't let me dash back in there for a second. It's like, what's going on here? What's going on? Let's just do this. And that, yeah. Finished chapter 1 of Shang-Chi, tried the bonus round. I need to fire more revive. Yeah, I got one quest left for the first chapter. I was just auto-fighting most of it yesterday with Mystic Champions. And yeah, I think the last quest I'll probably have to manually fight. And I'm gonna definitely have a go at chapter 2, but not too concerned about getting it done. The rewards are good, but I don't know if it's going to be well. And also, I'm not interested at all in doing anything relatively difficult while the game is in the state it's in. Yeah, I think week 10 was the last thing that I'll be doing while the game's broken. If 7.3 comes out and the game is still the way it is, then I'll be putting that off until things are relatively fixed. Chapter 2 for the Sun Shi, though, if I've got a ton of resources in overflow, then yeah, I'll put them to use there, but otherwise, no. I quit Quest 3 in Shang-Chi Chapter 1 after getting that 4-star Nexus. Okay. Yeah, I got about maybe halfway in the second last quest, and then I needed to start manually fighting. But I got through most of it with just auto fight. I tried the She-Hulk fight twice in the second quest, and yeah. I don't know if I want to take suicides off to go through it. And the thing is, like, if I'm going to use Corvus mainly, I'm going to want suicides on. So I think I would end up leaving suicides on for the She-Hulk fight, and if need be, just reviving Aegon on it a couple times to get the combo going. Yeah, we'll see. I'm definitely going to leave my Alliance once War Season ends. I want to do more Map 7, whereas my Alliance wants to stick with Map 6. Yeah, well, if you're already familiar, like, how it works, then yeah, you're definitely in a good spot to go with a Map 7. Hopefully I'll have R3 Surfer and Thorax. Okay. Are you concerned? Are you wanting to do war as well, or are you just AQ as the main focus? Because if you're more just looking for AQ, not too concerned about war, I could give you the info for the alliance I was in previously. Because they're always looking for people. They do just map 7. The alliance is fine. My only issue is that we weren't completing map 7. But if you're wanting more exposure to map 7, it would definitely be a good place, and it's well organized. And I think if they prefer war and AQ, okay, then yeah, they wouldn't really be the place for you because they're only running 2 BGs of war, and they're not that concerned about war. Man, this AQ session, I don't know, maybe it's because it's new, like a new lane for me, but it seems like it's taking forever. I thought yesterday was day 4, and then I looked at it, I realized it was day 3. I'm like, oh no, 2 more days of this? I think my alliance gives me luck, because one of my alliance got a 5-star CGI, got a 5-star Dragon Man. Oh. Very good. One alliance that completes AQ in timely manner. Yeah. Yeah, yesterday and today, I've been the hold up for AQ. Well, yesterday for sure, because when I woke up, only my link was left, and today there's one other link. But I noticed as soon as I got my link down, the other link was down as well. So the person may have just been waiting to get theirs down, or it was just that we were on at the same time. But yeah, day 1, I was quite impressed because I finished my lane, my 3rd section lane before I went to bed. And then I woke up. I woke up early, and I looked, and AQ was done, and that was with 7 hours to go. So yeah, the 2 days where I wasn't able to get into section 3 before going to bed, yeah, it was pretty much just my link. But I don't know. I mean, I haven't even been here a week yet. I don't know how much turnover there is here. I know when I responded to the post, they said like it's not often that they're looking for people, which was one of the things that was appealing because, like, yeah, the other alliance, it wasn't that the alliance was an issue. It was just that it was too much of a in and out. Like, I think that was like the alliance I was in previously. I think a week of or a month of consistent people for AQ, I think absolutely would have been finishing all BGs, no problem. We just finished section 2 mini with 2 hours left in that. Oh dear. Oh dear. I wanted to join Desiree as well, but my prestige was too low. What's Desiree? Oh, wait. Never mind. Never mind. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah. It took me a second. Yeah, I'd never heard of them until I saw the forum post. Then, to be fair, the alliance that I was in previously, I couldn't tell you the name of that alliance, or the one I was in prior to that. The only alliance where I remember the name of is the one I was in for 2 years. Oh, oh. So I was like, when I responded to their post, I told the person online that like I wouldn't say that I would be here long, but I would definitely be here to finish off the season, just because I don't like war. So I've done one war so far. We'll see how the next two go, but if it's... I don't know. I think I could. I don't think I'll ever get into war and like really be interested again, but I could see being okay doing it, I suppose. Just so long as people aren't too, like, you know, if somebody screws up, derogatory. The very first alliance I was ever in, and actually did any alliance stuff, this was before I was, like, knew what I was doing in the game. And I think, yeah, so for this alliance, I was logging in regularly. But we didn't do AQ or war on a consistent basis. And there was no, like, line communication or Discord. It was all just in-game. And I think I joined, I don't know, I think it was maybe AQ? I think it was AQ. And I just thought it was like a regular quest, but just other people were doing it. So I didn't realize, you know, anyways. So I totally screwed up. And then somebody got really rude and started sending me all these messages and blah, blah. And I was like, screw this, I'm out of here. And then after I left, I'm like, why wouldn't they have just kicked me? Like, rather than like all these rude messages, why not just kick me from the alliance? But, yeah. So it took me a while after that. I was pretty cautious about getting into alliance stuff. Although, to be 100% honest, I don't know, if not for that, I don't know at that point if I would have actually paid attention to what was going on in the game. Because it was because of that when I joined a new alliance and did alliance stuff, like I asked questions and figured out, okay, so this is the lane, all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, maybe it was a good thing in the end, but I was like, wow, don't need to be a dick. I also have one alliance that I'm looking into, Prestige 12.5, top 50. Nice. Okay. I wish I could just get over war, to be honest. Like, just be like, fine, you know, it's no issue, whatever. I just don't like the way it's set up in general. And then I don't like the pressure for myself. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know where these guys place for AQ. I guess I'll know in 2 days, but yeah, I don't really care. I just want a fair bit of glory, and then at least it's at the very least, so long as my BG consistently completes the map. It is frustrating though when the other, like your BG does, or yeah, if your BG does, and you're spending items to get done, but then the other BGs don't complete, that's really annoying. For me, I just don't do war. Yeah, that's the alliance that I was in for 2 years. That's why I left. It was just because I did not want to do war, and I found an alliance where I didn't have to do war. And then I was there for 6 months or so. And then I left when we weren't able to complete map 6. So we weren't able to complete now and then when we still had links. And I could kind of accept that just because of time zones. So, okay. And then we went a week after links were removed, and we still couldn't complete, and so that's when I left. And then went to the other alliance. It was going well for the first little while. I did realize there was a lot of turnover, but I figured that was because there was a lot of people coming in that weren't familiar with Map 7. And then it got to the point where we still had the turnover, but we weren't completing the map, and so that's when I left. Yeah, I mean, I would be like right now. I want to do Map 7 just because I think a Map 7 alliance is quite likely to, as soon as Map 8 is available, to try it out. Maybe not to stick to it, all 5 days, but at least to try it out. And I do want to try it out when it comes out. And I figure a Map 7 alliance, it's much more likely. But once I've done Map 8 for a month or so, or a month or two, I'd be fine going back to a Map 5 alliance. I have no problem. Well, just so long as they complete the map. Well, whatever the map is, so long as they complete. Oh, come on. Yeah, I don't know if my interest in war will ever get to the level it was when they first introduced the season system. Wait, he wasn't paired with Sabretooth, was he? I don't think so. Mm. So what are you up to for this Saturday, Icy? What you got going down? Yeah. Okay. So I think tomorrow I'm going to work on some getting some videos scheduled to go public, and then I'm going to work on some Twitch stuff. Don't know what the Twitch side of things, but I think yeah, I'm really not too sure, but I do want to get a little bit more familiar with Twitch. And then I don't know if it'll be tomorrow. It might be a bit too ambitious for 3 things, but also to change the banner image on for the YouTube channel. Nothing much. Just going to a neighbor's house later. Oh, very good, very good. Like a family barbecue kind of thing, or robbing them. Because those are the only 2 options, right? I'm still go back and forth on the transparency for the on-screen chat. Whenever I'm in school, my brain just thinks of MCOC specials. So when I was in my mid to late teens, I played chess a lot. And when I would be playing consistently, I'd find that if I was somewhere that had tiled floors, I would start looking at the floors and I would see chess moves. I guess I was complaining about my luck too much yesterday. I got Thing, but he's only good for defense. No, Thing's good offensively. It's just that he's a little bit slow to get going, to build up his damage. But he's good offensively. He was a great option for the Sim Supreme fight for Summer Pain. He would have been a little bit slower for the Collector, the Grandmaster. But yeah, for Sim Supreme, it was an easy one-shot with thing. Ghost would have just been a little bit slow to get going. Um, but yeah, no, he's definitely a good offensively. He definitely wouldn't be the go-to science champ for offense, but he still has value there. Since she was amazing, top 5 favorite Marvel movie. Okay, okay. What would be the other 4? I don't think he's spoiling. He's just saying that he liked the movie. Yeah, it seems as though it's doing pretty well. Like, a lot of good reviews. Do I want to run an attack boost? Huh. No, probably not. Yeah, no. Yeah, I have a feeling because I don't have like really big expectations for it, so I have a feeling I may quite like it. Hmm. And I think it's only exclusively in theaters for the first month. So by the end of the month, you'll be able to stream it. Shang-Chi wasn't terrible. I've seen Marvel movies better than it though. Yeah, I mean, there's over 22, 24 Marvel movies, so absolutely there's going to be ones that are better or worse. Parasite, how you doing? The Venom 2 trailer is epic. Yeah, Venom 2 is looking pretty decent. I'll let there be carnage. That's out for October, right? Black Panther, Thor, Rag, Infinity War, Endgame, Venom. Venom's not a. Okay, yeah, I guess that is a Marvel movie. It's not MCU. What the hell are you doing up so early? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I woke up at 7, went back to sleep, got up just after 8, and yeah, figured I'd just get to it. And I knew if I wasn't streaming, I was gonna have a hard time uh, getting it done. So figured I may as well get on here and get her done. Personally, my top 3 favorite Marvel movie. Okay. So as of now, I think my favorite superhero movie is Justice League. This the Snyder Cut. Even though it was 4 hours long, I really like that movie. And I don't think I've watched any of them more than one. Oh no, I may have seen Infinity War more than once. Endgame. I think I've only seen Endgame once. Hmm. Streaming a Hangout with the chat is so fun. Yes. Yes, indeed. Well, because like I know if I'm streaming, I'm sitting here doing whatever for a couple hours, so it ensures I get it done. But yeah, if so, it depends too, because sometimes streaming it will make arena slower. Like if I'm stopping to look at web, like arena scores or stuff like that. But if it's just like this one, like just sitting down, shooting the shit, beating up people in arena, yeah, it goes pretty quick. I should watch Justice League. Yeah, I think it's the best superhero movie I've seen. The Snyder Cut, the first one, the original, or the whatever you want to call it. I don't know what you'd call it. um, yeah, I didn't think one way or the other. Actually, it was a little bit confusing, but I found the Snyder Cut. I got what was going on. Did you finish the Shang-Chi event? No, I have not. Have you? I think if the DCEU had started with the Snyder Cut, like if that had been the first movie, I think there would have been an actual like a competition for the MCU being like the most popular movie franchise or franchise series. I don't know what you'd call it. I guess series. Yeah. It cost me 440 units, 280 just for ramping Aegon up and bits and pieces in the path. Okay. Okay. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Yeah, I think the items in there are worth 500 to 1,000 units. Absolutely. Absolutely. Dune and Spider-Man No Way Home looks interesting. I am so looking forward to Dune. And it's funny because I don't know anything about it. Well, I know the story, but like I haven't read the books. It's not like I'm really into that franchise or something. But it's all just from the trailer, really. Like I knew of the 1984 movie, but after seeing the trailer for the current one, I ended up going and watching the 1984 movie, and I actually liked it. I wasn't really thinking I would. But I'm really looking forward. So that one I will probably be disappointed in, I think. Yeah. Probably my expectations are too high. Whereas Shang-Chi, I don't have any expectations, so I'll probably really like that. Yeah, I don't know if you were here the other day, Parasite, when I was trying the She-Hulk with Aegon, and I just couldn't back up. I kept parrying her. But if I can get beyond that, yeah, I would definitely... I want to get past the first island with no items required. If I can do that, then I would push through. Probably won't like Shang-Chi at all. Keep the expectations low, right? Okay. I should watch the Suicide Squad before they take it off of HBO Max. Are they? Because that just recently came out, so I would assume that would be on there for a while. I tried 10 attempts to get through her. Okay. I think if it's not for the issue with the dashing back, not necessarily that I would one-shot her, but I would have gotten her low. My only thing is I'm not too sure if I want to take suicides off. So I keep going back and forth whether or not to take them off. I'm going to want them on when I'm using Corvus. So I'm thinking to take them off to get Aegon going and then just end up using a lot of health pots to keep him topped up. And then once he's got some combo, he'll be getting through fights much quicker. So, but yeah, I really haven't put too much thought into it yet. Partly because I'm quite fine not doing it at all. So. Oh, really? Just pause in mid-hit, okay. Close encounters and continuous throwing of specials is the worst part with Aegon suicides. Yeah. But once you've got him at a decent combo, I mean, I have no idea. I haven't tried it. But I would think you should be able to start off with a heavy. And if it works out well, at least at the beginning of the fight, you have the potential to do a ton of damage up front. So if anything, just do that a couple times. Like start off with a heavy. If it works, do your damage, die, revive. So that's kind of what I'm thinking. If I have an excess of resources. Just for the first fight, yeah. Yeah, if I don't do it, this will be the second thing that I haven't done in the game. The first was the maze a few years ago. Second She-Hulk was one shot, yeah. I can see that. I mean, I think I should definitely have a go, because it looks like the two main champs people are using are Aegon and Corvus, and I have both of them at R3, so I may as well put them to use. Or try to. And the T/B will be nice as well. So I think we're going to end up in Plat 4 for sure for War. So Plat 4, Plat 3 will end up with 2 T/B. So that will give me enough to rank 3 somebody if I wanted to. And then, so I think what I'll probably do is rank 2 Mole Man, and then I'll have 1 T/B left over. Then, oh, that was not paying attention. I just need to get my L2 off. Oh, what the? No. Then I'll have 1 T/B left over. If I were to do Chapter 2, that'll give me a total of 3. And then next War Season, Plat 4 or 3 again, that'll be 2 more, so that'll be 5. And by the end of next War Season, I should have Omega duped, and he'd be good to go to R3. I think that's probably the way I'll go. Because the other option would be to, oh, you stinker, would be to R3 Omega now, after this War Season. But I wouldn't get any use out of him, whereas I could see getting use out of Mole Man at R2. So, why are movie theaters so cold? Part of the reason I would think is because you're going to end up with a lot of people in there, and with a lot of people, it's going to get warm. But also, it's a pretty big room, right? Usually, so because I could see like where the projection equipment is, you'd want to keep that relatively cool. How's the new alliance? I'm liking it so far. I've only done the one war where I screwed up. We won. Not because of me, that's for sure. And AQ, I like that it's... so day 1, it was... I got up and we'd been done... We were already done when I got up. And when I woke up, we had 5 hours left. So I don't know how much before I woke up they finished. And then yesterday and today, I was the last link. I get my link down, and within 20 minutes it's done, and we're still 4 or 5 hours to go. So I'm liking that. But yeah, we'll see by... so today, it's Monday will be when it's over. Let's see. But yeah, all I'm really looking for is just that all BGs are completing. Yeah, that's really my only metric, I suppose. Because I think regardless, like, just for the prestige we're at, running map 7, glory-wise, I should going to be either the same or more than the other alliance. So. Yeah, this should do him in. Oh, are you kidding? Really? I'm not going to want to use my L3. Okay. It is not bad as the Grandmaster. Yeah, I would expect that. Yeah, if it was. Yeah, I think for She-Hulk it was just the not being able to dex or dash back, really. Witnessings, how you doing? How is your Saturday morning coming along? When I was watching John Wick Chapter 3, I had to bring a blanket because it was so cold. We tried map 6 for the first time. It was not bad at all. And health pools are like day 4, map 5. Yeah. I'm good. Just trying to get Mangog. Are you going for him as a 5 or 6 star? And what are you at in Arena currently? Five-star? Okay. Yeah, I don't think the 5-star grind will be too bad. But still a relatively new champion, so it's the opportunity. Like, I mean, so like I'm going for him just to add a new 5-star. I think people will be doing the same thing for the 6-star, just to get a new 6-star. And then it looks like he's relatively decent on defense, so that could be another objective for going for the 6-star. Only 10 million right now, been kind of slacking. 10 million is fine for at this point. Yeah, no, that's absolutely fine. I've got my prediction at 18. I'm going to try to get to 18. But I think 16, 17. I think 15 to 17 you'll be okay. Nope, we're not playing that game, Lazy Billy. But for me, Venom. I mean, damn it! Damn it! Actually, you know what? That could change for me now, because I'm no longer on a AQ path with Spider-Verse champions, so I don't need that ability to counter Spider-Verse as soon as the fight begins. So yeah, that could actually change for me. But as of right now, it's still Venom. I'm hoping like 15 million, but I don't know. Kind of worried. Well, if you're at 10, so do you know how many points you can put up with your 5? Like when you run all your 5-stars, do you know how many points it gets you? And do you want him like to actually play him, or you just want him to add a new 5-star? No. I was playing Diablo last night in the Mystic Quest for CavEQ, and there was a Black Panther Civil War there. And with Diablo's pre-fight, where he can't be stunned, that was pretty good, actually. You have to have decent timing to have your vial active. But yeah, it wasn't bad at all. You just keep parrying Black Panther. And now, the one thing is you got to be careful that when the vial wears off, you're not still trying to stun him. Uh, Simba, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? 14 mil will be his range. Witnessing a decent 16 mil will be good. Yeah, I wouldn't go under 14. If it's like a, I mean, Mangog has been available for a while, but if it's an older champion, 14 could be okay. I'd still always be aiming for at the very least 15. But with somebody that's still relatively new and people wouldn't have necessarily, yeah, I'd want to be going a little bit higher than 15-ish. Just ate breakfast? What did you have? Dude, you can't say you ate something and not say what you had. You may as well say, I ate breakfast and we had eggs Benedict and bacon and sausage, toast, orange juice. Don't just come in, I ate breakfast. No, man. Elaborate. With my roster 5 stars, get me like 1 million. Don't got a very developed roster. Okay. Damn, then you're doing quite the grind then. Good luck with it. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow, but I'll probably be streaming Monday. Stop by and let me know if you were successful. I'd like to know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I would even. Yeah, you must really want the champion then. Huh? That's some commitment, dude. That is some commitment indeed. Venom is good at countering evade for Spider-Man. Yeah. Cereal? Really? Dude, after that whole tirade I just went on, all you're going to say is cereal? Like, what kind of cereal? Frosted Flakes? Because they're great. Or Fruit Loops? Because, Toucan Sam. Yeah. Come on, man. Work with me here. Good, I got to go. See you, peeps. All right, ladies, have a good one. From most of the cutoffs, it seems 15 million. For Mangog or in general for the 6-star basic? Because we can have a quick look. Let's do it before we start this. Let's see. Yeah. And we'll blow this up a little bit. So this is the arena history since the changes to arena. So we're looking at the 5-star. Okay, so this is why I'm thinking that Mangog would go a little bit higher. So let's go back to here. So Spider-Gwen, Luke Cage, relatively like they're older champions. People already have them as 5 stars. So they went under the 15. Colossus, now Colossus is a really good champion. People might want him duped, so on and so forth. So over the 15. Jubilee, relatively new champion, so would fall in the Mangog category, but she's also pretty good. So over 15. Cable. Most people for Cable would have been going for the synergy with Apocalypse. And then with Apocalypse, good champion, but they're going to want him as the 6. Again, relatively older champion, so under 15. Then Stripe. This one was just kind of... This one I wouldn't really take into consideration because there was different things happening there. Yellow Jacket, older champion, so under 15. Psycho Man, newer champion. Not great, not the worst. Over 15. Kingpin, good. This one's actually kind of a bit interesting. That's over 15 for Kingpin. And then Super Skull, not a great champion, but 16 million first round, 13 second, and then Silver Warrior. So like looking at the history of the relatively new to the game but not great champions, which I think is where Mangog would fall into. So that's why I would be going above 15. I think if you're looking at under 15, you're probably going to miss out. But 15 and high, 16-ish. 16 to 18. I don't think you're going to see 20 because we've only seen 20 once, and that was like exceptional circumstances. So. Okay. Oh dear, I missed a bit. I love it when I spend half my revives on close quarter event questing to get 5-star crystal with Kamala Khan in it. Well, hey, that could be useful for the one of the Karina challenges. And also, how you doing, Rar? Eggs Benedict, that's a typical English breakfast. Yeah. I'm gonna get a 5-star anyway if I get the top 5%. Is give me enough for a 5-star? Okay. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get the top 5% for where you're going. For the basic arena, I think. Is it 12 million? 11 or 12 million? And you got the top 5%. Just imagine if you... I mean, that would work out really well. If you missed them from Arena, and then you open a 5-star and you get them. Will you be streaming later today? I think maybe I might be doing event quest completion. Because that starts in a couple hours. And I should have most Arena done. So I may as well. And yeah, I think what I'll end up doing for that, well, it would depend too, I guess, what class combat is on, because maybe that won't matter too much. But whatever class combat is on, that's the class I'd be using. So yeah, I should be. I just want to know how much I can really put up, and also adjust for the achievement. Yeah. But yeah, your best way to figure out how much you can put up, just at some point when your 5 stars are all off cooldown, and you just take a look and see what score you are currently, run through them all, and see what score you end at. Plain Cheerios? Okay. Without milk? What is wrong with you? 11.7 to 12.5 depends. Yeah, so I like when I am going for the top 5 or 10 or whatever the percentage is, I always go put up what the highest value is that I see. Well, actually, I go a little bit more than the highest value. For example, for the top 5% in the feature, I always do 28.5. And last round for Penny Parker, the top 5% was 28 million. So now I'm gonna. I think this current round I'll still be doing 28.5, but pretty soon I'll be going to 29. I might try grinding for 5-star arena tomorrow. Okay. For the Sunday arenas. How much does the Sunday arena go for? I don't know. I only do the 2.5 million. I've never gone any higher. I would think if you're trying to get the 5-star, oh, why did I do that? I blame Icy. If you're trying to get the 5-star, you want to probably be going for about 7.5 million at least. That, yeah, like if I were going for the 5-star, that would be at the minimum target. I'm just praying I don't miss by like a few hundred and end up getting a patron out of the crystal. That would suck, dude. Yeah, I think if you're gonna miss, it's better to miss like by a lot. You do not want to be close. Oh man. So I went for Strife as a 5-star a few arenas ago. And I think he went, like in that spreadsheet I showed, I think he went for 21 something, round 1. And I did 20. So I was off by a fair bit. I think I ended up at 579. I think it was something like that. So, yeah, I much preferred that than it being at like 502 or something. That would have sucked. Sunspot is a mutant version of Torch. As far as Incinerate goes, kinda. But they are quite different. In actual function. Alright, I'll be right back. Alright, you may rejoice. I have returned. Yeah. I was pushed to 11 to 30% for in the basic arena. Pop 60 T4CC crystals got 1 skill. I think, yeah, yesterday I had a video go public looking for T5CC for, skill T5CC as well for Black Widow to take her to rank 3. And I think I only needed 2, and any class other than tech was okay. And I think I didn't get tech, and I think I got the 2 skill T4CC like pretty quick, so which was really lucky. Because yeah, I've definitely been in that boat where you just need 1 class and you'll see everything but that class. Yeah. How am I supposed to get 15 skill cats to rank up the Oh boy. The thing that sucks with that too is like I hate the ratio for selling them or for exchanging them. So, and this is one of the reasons I went for oh damn, I can't remember his name. We just saw him on the arena chart too. For Psycho Man. That was one of the reasons I went for Psycho Man as a 5-star, was just to be able to use Tech T4CC. Kind of also why I went for Penny, although I would have probably gone for her anyways. But yeah, just because I had so much Tech T4CC. That was a follow-up for the previous chat. Okay. Okay. Also from the 5-star Nexus, I got Doom and only 5,000 T5 basic frags away from rank 5. Nice. Very nice. The 6-star was Silver Surfer, which isn't bad, but won't help my roster too much. Yeah, not necessarily in gameplay. Now, the thing, if you spend the time to practice him and get his timings down, it wouldn't be too bad to play with. He's not necessarily somebody who you want to be your go-to. But the thing with having him is you've got a prestige rank up in your pocket. If you get him duped, and at any point you want to put some prestige into him. I got a question about Life Who pours in milk first. How do you do your toothbrush? Do you wet the toothbrush, put the toothpaste on it, and then wet it and then brush your teeth? Or do you just put the toothpaste on, wet it, and then brush your teeth? But yeah, the people who put the milk in first, yeah, they're, gotta watch out for those people. Yeah, and Doom should help for when I do the champion fight. Yes. Yes, he should. Yeah, he's definitely a good champion to have on your roster. You wouldn't necessarily use him for every single fight in the game. You'll use him for a ton. And then, yeah, there's going to be fights like that where he's going to be really good. He might be the best option for that now, actually. I don't... Yeah, he might... yeah, he probably is, because overall, he'd probably be better than Sim Supreme. Sim Supreme is really good up to the 10%. Doom is fine up to the 10%, and he's good for the final 10%. So, Sim Supreme can be fine for the 10% as well. You just want to have good timing with him to have your armor up around then. Wet toothbrush first? Okay, good. So you're a sane person. Okay. You're trustworthy. I have 10 minutes to get Collector down in Act 5 to 6, so can spend Bugle Bucks for the better rewards. Act 5 on the Mini. Mini all day doing Act 5. Okay. Very good. How goes it, Billy? Only thing preventing you is energy. Okay. Okay. So actually, I don't need to run all my 5 stars right now. I just need to get to about 16 million. And then I'll be able to run my rank 5s twice today. And one run of rank 5s is 1 million. So do that twice. And then I'll be at 18. Milk before cereal. Wow, evil. Evil, evil. Also kind of thinking of rank 4ing Mole Man. He has a decent amount of utility. Yeah, I have mine at rank 5 by 5-star. I never use it, but it's just because it's a 5-star and I don't really use 5 stars very much. I took up to rank 5 because I had a gem. I had a 4 to 5 gem. But I'm probably going to take the 6-star to rank 2. I think because I haven't used the 5-star, I don't know offhand where I would use him, but I could see, and I don't really use rank 1s very often, but I could see trying out Mole Man once I have him at rank 2, and that most likely once I start trying him out, I'll realize how useful he is. Because that's kind of what happened with Apocalypse. Like, I knew he was good, I didn't know where I would use him in particular, and then I used him for the Gauntlet back in June, I think? Yeah, back in June. And ever since then, he's probably, between him and Omega Red, they're my favorite mutants. There are other mutants that I really like, but when you consider what Omega Red brings to the table and what Apocalypse brings to the table, so yeah, I think that could probably be the same thing for me for Mole Man. Carnage is okay. Yeah, Carnage isn't bad. He's a good bleed option. I think people used him for Medusa in Act 6, 6-3. Yeah, okay. That auto block and evade shutdown is really useful in some areas. Rank 5 Doom or Claire run full suicides. Agar, how you doing? How is your Saturday coming along? So I run suicides. I prefer Claire. I think if not for suicides, I would go Doom. But with suicides, yeah, I value Claire more than Doom. they're both rank 5 stars, but Claire is R3 as a 6, Doom is R2, and unless prestige were to become a factor, like a big factor for me, I don't see taking Doom beyond rank 2. So yeah, Suicides being a consideration, I would say go Claire. You can definitely play Doom with Suicides, but Claire is far more sustainable if you're running them with her Curse of Bleed and her L2. Is Electro still in use other than Arena? I don't think so. Mine is currently on defense. He's not going to get any kills. But we're trying to, like, they're trying to go for 150 diversity, so that's why. And mine is an R2. I took him to R2 back when you couldn't see the nodes for defense, and then shortly after, well, of course, all nodes are viewable. In my opinion, the only good thing about X-Men Apocalypse is Quicksilver. Oh, about the movie, okay. I also really want to do Lab of Legends. I got Gilly rank 5, so might as well. Yeah, she's an option. I think Aegon is the best option, because I think Aegon you can do absolutely every single fight. Gilly might be close, but I'm not sure. What was I thinking? Yeah, I hope that helps. And you might find other people say something different, but I don't really think when you take Suicides into account, for longer fights, you want somebody that's sustainable with them. And Claire is Doom. I mean, you could just rely on your L3, but it's not really what you'd want to do. Can someone explain Suicides? In what aren't you familiar? What don't you know about them? Like, as in the masteries, or what they refer to, or done. Let me span kabam down. Loading screens just take forever. Yeah. Yesterday. Oh crap! I forgot to get my water. That's what I got up for, and then I forgot to bring it back. All right, let me finish this match, and then I'll get my water. Yeah, yesterday when I was doing EQ, it was taking forever to go from screen to screen. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Give up your health for getting attacked. That the shorter way of putting it. Yeah, that is pretty straightforward. Why are champs good for suicides and some are bad? Suicides are basically bleed and poison. So someone who is immune to them are good, others are bad. I awakened my Aegon yesterday, so it took him to rank 5, seek 125. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. He's going to get me backed up. No, he's not. Psych. There we go. One who is immune doesn't lose health from suicides, but gets the attack, so basically poison immune. Here, when I've done this, I'll... Yeah, so there's three masteries in particular. So the reason they're called suicides is just that the biggest reason is because of the recoil. Whenever you throw your special, you end up taking damage because of using your special. So as you do damage, you decrease your own health. So that's where the term for how they're referred to as suicide masteries. But yeah, there's only 3 in particular. But I think willpower should be considered part of it, because you really don't want to be running those masteries without willpower. So the three masteries that are referred to for suicides are recoil, which you have to get to the next two. And recoil is where your champions increase attack during special attacks by 30%, but they sacrifice 5% health for each activation of special attack 1 and 2. And then level 2, you take more damage, but you do more damage, and so on and so forth. Okay? And then from there, you've got Liquid Courage, increases the attack of all champions by 30%, but they suffer a permanent poison debuff that drains 0.6% health each second. So that one is always going to be on you. And then the other is Double Edge, increases the attack of all champions by 30%, but up to 20% health is lost by a bleed debuff over 16 seconds. So that one is a specific amount of time, so that will fall off eventually. But you can do things to mitigate the bleed damage. So those are the three masteries in particular that are referred to as suicide masteries. And then the other one that you want to you want to have this before you enable the other three is willpower. For each new type of debuff your champions suffer, they passively regenerate 0.7% health per second and gain 135 armor until that effect expires. No effect on robots, so robots don't benefit from willpower. So you want to have that before you go into the three masteries for suicides. But you can also run Coagulate and Suture if you want to decrease the amount of damage you're taking from bleed. People would more so put points in Coagulate than anything else, really. You wouldn't necessarily go that as far into Suture just because you're using up a lot more points. I don't think that they're a necessity for anything. Like, you don't have to have them. There are a few champions that if you use those champions when you have suicides, the champions are just a lot better. Like they do a lot. Well, everybody would do a lot more damage. But they're champions like Ghost, Omega Red, Horus, who do a ton more damage. But the thing with them as well, now Ghost can drop off the bleed and poison, so that is not a factor for her. And right now she can't, but she is supposed to be able to phase the recoil with the hood synergy, but currently that's not working. I feel that that's intentional. Most people think it's a bug, but we'll find out eventually. Should I get willpower? Yes, because with willpower, anytime you have a debuff on you, you're going to get healing, regardless if you're running suicides or not. So it's a good idea to have. And it doesn't have to be a damaging debuff. Just any debuff that you have on you will trigger willpower. So you could use it to your advantage to end up healing up in fights. So like if the opponent places a weakness or any kind of debuff on you, you'll gain some healing while that is on you. But anyway, so for the use of suicides, I feel that their biggest benefit is in arenas. It makes the arenas go faster because you end matches faster, and then the length of an arena, the amount of damage you'll take back from suicides, is not long enough to be too big of a deal. The one place where you might not want to have suicides active is if you're doing war and when you're placing war defenders. Because it is beneficial to your opponent if your champions on defense are just ticking down without your opponent actually doing anything. They're expensive to unlock because you need a lot of cores to unlock them. And now the thing is too, if you are intending to unlock them and then grind arena, you will get the units back. That's going to be the fastest way to get the units back. Or, I mean, you could definitely do arena without them. It's not a good time. And I mean, arena isn't a good time to begin with, so. But I think there's some YouTubers that are referring to them as different things rather than suicides. And I think the biggest reason for the YouTubers referring to them as something different is just because of perception of being demonetized for using the word, but I don't think there is actually any. It's not a prohibited word on YouTube. So I think it's probably just that, and maybe, some people might be offended by the word or something. So yeah. I think so. There's been a couple different, I think some people refer to them as damage back, ouchies, other. If I were going to refer to them as anything other than suicides, I would just call them recoil masteries, because they're all dependent on recoil. Like, you have to have recoil to get the other ones. Everyone, your eyes might need an SPF today. Well, you have free sunglasses to claim. Why wasting that? Go on, grab it ASAP. How much in total does suicides cost? Let's see. Because I did have it calculated at one point. I'm not sure if I still have it, but yeah, it's over 6,000. And I'm not sure if what I had, if that included willpower, but when you're considering suicides, you also want to be considering willpower as part of the cost. Oh, okay, yeah, I do here. Okay. Here, and we'll bring that up. Okay, so to buy suicides, you need carb cores and stony cores. 8 carb cores, 3 stony cores. That's the price of each, and then that's the total. So 48.05, but that's not including willpower, because you would want willpower unlocked as well. Now this is just for double. Oh, I'm trying to think if that include. Yeah, I think that also included recoil. So yeah, you're looking at about. It's going to be more than 5,000. But yeah, you probably then, when you're taking into account willpower and all of the points that you need to get there, you probably want to have about 7,000 to ensure you've got enough. But you don't need to. You could do it a couple ways. You could save up units until you have enough and then unlock them all, or you could just unlock them as you get the units for the course. Let's do that. Parasite should join BG2 in war. It is a trigger word, as when cyberbullying was introduced to YouTube, the big S word. Yeah. 335 for blast cannon, 8. Kabam run discounts occasionally where you get the cores for cheaper. Yeah, they just had one. I don't know if it was. I don't remember how much it was, but it was some carb cores and stony cores for like 1,000 units. And it was actually pretty good value. Normally, though, when they have the cores on offer, it's usually a cash offer. So that was nice seeing it as a unit offer. Also, I think, like, if it's something you're planning to do, but you're not necessarily in any rush to do, it's always a good idea to wait until the gifting event to get the cores. Don't you also need to do Act 4 for the masteries? You do get mastery points from earlier acts. He's the only champion. Mr. Sinister is the only champion who consistently starts the fight with a heavy. Three carb cores and 4 stony for 1K was the offer. But so a couple things were you asking because you're kind of thinking about looking into using the Suicide Masteries, Icy, or you're just out of curiosity? What the heck? Okay. Because yeah, I wouldn't use them unless you've got at least 5 champions probably that really benefit from having them. And I wouldn't really go with them unless you're planning to do a lot of arena. Even Psylocke starts with the fight heavy. I've never seen that. Maybe, but I've never seen it. But with Mr. Sinister, pretty much every arena fight, anywhere in quests and so on and so forth. With Psylocke, no. And I mean, I fight Psylocke a fair bit when farming 536. But, and I don't... Yeah, I can't think of a specific example for arena where she did, but... Or maybe she does, and I just don't get hit by it. Whereas Mr. Sinister's, I do get hit by it, and that's why I notice. When is war season ending? The schedule would be on the war tab in game. I think it was 11 days. I think because it was 12 yesterday. But yeah, if you click on the war tab and just go to season, it will tell you. I have rank 5 Ghost, Aegon, Claire, and Omega. Nice. I got 5-star Diablo. Ooh. Yeah, Diablo's pretty cool. This block like bug low-key costing me a lot of games. Maybe I just suck, but I swear I'm holding block. No, it's well, Kabam has admitted that it's a problem, right? That's why we got that big compensation a couple days ago. Why we were getting items for AQ, why we're getting items for war. Yeah. The game is broken currently. It's playable, but it is not functioning as it should. Is really a pain. I see every time you place defenders, you need to reset the offensive tree, take 65 units. You don't have to. Depending on, like, if your defenders are robots mainly, then you don't have to worry about the bleed and poison. You just need to worry about the recoil. And if you're, like, for example, I not anymore, but I was placing Domino and Nick Fury on defense. So neither of them are immune to bleed or poison, but there's a node where you start off with bleed immunity, and after 10 seconds you become poison immune. So if you were to place a character who isn't bleed or poison immune on that node, within 10 seconds they'll be immune to both bleed and poison. And then it would just be a matter of recoil. So they would still be taking damage on activation specials, but at least they wouldn't be ticking down from the bleed and poison. And if you want to be most effective for war defense, yeah, you don't want suicides active, but if you're in a alliance where either you don't have to do war or wars aren't taken too seriously, then it's not something you would need to put on and take off and put on all the time. Hey Q, how you doing? I'm losing the easiest fights because of it. Yeah. So another, I think it's like no, it is another issue. It is something that happens time to time anyways, but it is also currently a game problem too, is where you go to Dex, but instead of Dexing, you end up parrying the opponent. And that was a real problem for me with the Grandmaster fight for week 10. Because in phase 3, well, phase 2 or 3, when if you have to revive, you want to start off with a dash back. And I was trying to, but what was happening was it wasn't registering, and instead it was going to do a parry. But because he is unblockable, he would just hit me. So, so that was really annoying. At this moment, concentrate on balancing your team first. Don't specifically do a defensive rank up. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, you want to make sure you've got at least 8, well, I guess at least 6 strong attackers if you're doing war and AQ. The later on in AQ, you want to have more diverse attackers, but if you're doing map 5, you could go through map 5 with the same 3, so long as you're usually taking the same lane. Although I think for map 5, the only thing you would ever need is just bleed immunity or poison immunity. But as you go into map 6 or map 7, then you're going to want more options, because you won't necessarily always have the same nodes that you're worrying about, and you want to make sure you have counters for the nodes that you might see. And it'll use like my SP2 and I didn't even press it. I don't know if that's a bug too. The controls in the game in general are just screwed. So there's all kinds of nonsense. Honest for me, getting uncollected at the time felt harder than when I got Cav. Well, depends when you got uncollected, because when uncollected was like the highest level, it probably was harder. You had less options. You couldn't rank characters up as high. A lot of the nodes getting there were new. So yeah, that would be a fair assessment. OGs will remember how hard Thanos and Maestro were back in the day. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, they're still could be difficult. It's just that now you have champions that are better suited for it. Higher ranked champions, so you get through the fights faster, meaning less likely to screw up. So, yeah. I suppose there's really no need to do a heavy there. Who could forget the Act 4 Juggernaut? I did. But I forget everything after I've done it. I did Cav with a rank 4 Ghillie, and that's it. And I swear using my rank 5 4-star Sunspot was way harder on like the masochism path and stuff. Huh. Are you doing all epic mods in map 7? So we're day 3 and it's epic. I don't know what we're doing for day 4 and 5 though. Which I guess it's only officers who can see like the whole 5-day sequence. Yeah. I'm assuming though that these guys are doing all epic mods for the 5 days. The last alliance was 3 days of epic mods, 2 days of whatever the next level was. Dash, how you doing? Anybody can see? Really? Okay. Because I was looking the other day to see what the next 2 days were, and I didn't see anywhere where it gave me the option. Let me see. I mean, maybe I wasn't looking the right place though, too. So if we go here, no, this will tell me what the previous days were like. This is just the rewards. Oh, are we already almost? Oh, okay, no, we still got a ways to go. No. Oh, wait, is this it here? No, that's just what it is today. There's some arrows left and right. Oh, maybe that's before it actually starts? Oh, here. Ah, okay. There we go. Power to cower. So, mythic. So, which is harder, mythic or epic? Wait, how come I can't see... Well, preview map. I mean, that's the map we're currently doing. Oh, but this would tell me what the global is, right? Nope. Yeah, I clicked on the arrows. Damn it. Let's see. So... Oh, I see. That's just...
Ladies and gentlemen,
back.
we got him.
Agar, thank you for the follow. Okay, so so saith Doom is the final day. Power to cower, but yeah, I don't see where it tells me what the actual node is. Okay. The basic is a lot harder than the featured for points because it feels like I'm just getting no points. Yeah. Yeah, because you don't get as many points from 5 stars as you do 6 stars, and then in the basic arena, 6 stars don't earn as many. They earn the same amount of points as 5 stars, so it definitely feels like it's slower to... Well, it is slower to accumulate points. So, yep. I'm almost at the inverted controls phase for the Grandmaster. Any tips? I'm thinking just dash back and hold block. Yes, that is your best bet. The thing that really sucks with that, though, is that you're usually, just as you get to the wounded phase, the controls are reversed. So the thing that sucks is you'll have him wounded, controls are reversed, so you're trying to dash in to hit him, but you're actually dashing away. So... Who are you using, Dash? I'm off. See you later, bud. Keep up the grind. All right, Agra. Have a good one. And thank you for the follow. Thanks for coming and hanging out. Berserk, Lawrence, how you guys doing? Oh dear. So I was going to go through all 5s. Every time I start off the basic saying I'm going to go through all 5 stars champions, and every time I'm like, well, I don't really have to. Those are the modifiers. Power to cower, you are playing epic all 5 days. Oh, okay, so but it showed mythic on day 4. Let me see. I mean, I'm not too concerned about it. I'm not an offer, so I just pick my champions, go in and hit stuff. Let us see here. Yeah, so it says mythic, but that's not necessarily what the modifier is. Oh, wait a second. So this is today, right? Yeah. Legendary. Oh, okay, so those are the actual maps, I see. Oh, okay, I see. That's not the modifiers, that's just the difficulty. Okay. What's my summer camp rewards? Whatever it would be without missing a day up to this point. So 66 6. Yeah, 66. We do Epic and AQ. I think that's the hardest as we push for top 30. Oh, okay. Okay. I only have one R5. Dragon Man is that good that I've cleared all of Act 6 with just 5-star R4s. Yeah. Not bad. Although, I don't know if you could clear all of Act 6. Because there's a 6-2, there's gates where you have to have 6 stars. And yeah, so you'd have to have 6 stars. Or do you mean completion? Mythic is map 7 legendary. Okay, I see. And then the modifiers, right, okay. Something different. That tag is for difficulty. Power to Cower is modifier. Yeah, but aren't Oh, I get it. I see. So when people are saying mythic modifiers, they're meaning modifiers for map 7. I see. I don't even know if the last time I was an officer... No, I think modifiers existed. Huh. But it wasn't like where you can plan it out how you can now. Which I would think that would make things a little more convenient for officers. Rather than needing to doing it day to day, you can just set it out for the whole session at one time. I see we are also mythic, so probably the same. Okay. I missed out on a load of summer camp rewards because it didn't have the one notification showing. I needed to collect it. Uh-oh. You needed to be friends with Parasite then, because he's on top of that. Yeah, I really don't like the way they've done that at all. Because everything else, any other kind of notification, you have a red number. There's absolutely no reason they couldn't have done that with the Summoner Camp rewards too. Like they specifically did it the way they did so that people would miss and then be forced to, or feel forced to buy the Grace Days. I think that's ridiculous. Completion of Act 6. Yeah, okay. I'm at 55 points and I didn't buy the extra 7 days. How many did I miss? So what did I have? 66? I think 66 or 65? So that's like 10 then that you would have missed? That whole thing was messed up though from the get-go. I mean, I think we've still got like what, another 30 days of it? Or more? But yeah, as soon as that... And I mean, even to this point, people are still asking, how does it work? So if I buy the extra 7 days, I'm still short? Yeah, but you can buy, I think on Wednesdays, I don't know. But I think on Wednesdays, you're able to, like right now, you can buy the 7 days or whatever. But on Wednesdays, you're able to buy another 7 or something like that. I don't know. At the end of I think... it ends up being like $20 or something. And when it first started, I was planning to wait until the end and get the pass, but I don't think I'm going to. Like I'm no longer spending money in the game anyways, and what's there, it's not going to be game changing if I miss out on. So if there was a 6-star Awakening gem, I'd feel different, but yeah. The resources that we'd get from it, it's stuff I'm going to get from playing the game, so. At one point, I think it would have been a no-brainer for me, like a couple years ago, but at this point, and especially the last 2 months, nah. I mean, to each their own, but for me, I'm just... I'm not going to spend on something that's broken, and then... overall, I just think that I don't know how long spending money on this game, that money is actually going to be of any use. Because I went for like 14 months of getting the unit card every month, and then I stopped that. I bought the sigil twice, I think. I don't think I'm buying that ever again. I don't think I'm going to... I did spend money for July 4th. I don't think I'm spending any money for Cyber Weekend. I'll use units for Cyber Weekend, but I don't think I'll be spending any cash. Yeah, it's funny. So I think like they intentionally left out the red mark to tell you, you know, you've completed the objective. And then I think it was Brian Grant who made a video. No, I think he made a video. I don't remember if it was a stream or a video, but where he was like, you know, this is terrible or whatever. And then it was after that they had it with the little blue glow to show that it had been completed. Yeah, that's... And people were saying that it was bad design. I'm like, no, that's not bad design. They designed that intentionally the way they did, so that you would miss. And I'm like, why would you do that? Why would you make something for people to screw up on simply so that they feel the need to spend money on? Like, that just seems so wrong to me. Like, if it was that important to them to make money off of it, then simply say $20 and you get all of these rewards, rather than the way they've done it. Like, oh, you can get some rewards for free, but if you spend some more and you don't, you know, and you keep track of things, you get even more. If you are normal at 66 with no greedy bump up. Remember the confusion between Summoner Resort Pass and Pass Plus? Dude, and I think there's still that confusion, and then you got whatever the thing is on Wednesdays. Yeah, man, do you have YouTube Premium? I bought it on Argentinian VPN, and it's like $150 a month to have 5 accounts on the family plan, which is 30 cents per month per person. No, I don't have YouTube Premium. Yeah, anything... I don't even know what YouTube Premium is, but anything I want to watch, movie or TV show, I would stream or download. Will, how you doing? Yeah, I think a lot of people's complaint initially about the whole Summoner event thing was that they took something that was free and made it... Well, they still gave some of it free, but where for the bulk of it you had to pay. I was fine with that. I just didn't like how complex it seemed. And then my biggest thing was just the notification thing. Like, knowing that was completely intentional. But yeah, I'm very much okay with them making more and more of the game being accessible only through pay. Like, I get that they're needing to make up revenue. That's fine, and it's my choice or anybody else's choice whether or not you do pay for it. So yeah, I'd be very much okay with them to say, you know, in order to log into the game, you need to pay $10 a month. I'd be fine with that. I would no longer play, but I would have no problem with them doing that. And I don't really know if they would lose a lot of people with that, really. If they could do that, and then say, okay, with this extra revenue, we're going to be able to update or upgrade, our infrastructure. So we're going to be able to give you a more stable, reliable game. Yeah. My reason for not doing something like that is simply I know eventually I would forget. Like when I lose interest in the game or whatever, I would forget, and I would still be paying the monthly fee because that's happened with things before. Which now, whenever I do something that has a monthly fee, I go in, sign up, whatever, and then I cancel it right away. And then if I'm gonna do it the next month, I will go in and pay again, as opposed to the automatic renewal. YouTube Premium is no ads on any videos. Download any videos to watch later. Minimize the YouTube app and it keeps playing while you do other stuff. Lock screen, it keeps playing. Okay. So I don't think any of that I need would make any difference for what I do with YouTube. But yeah, that's cool for if somebody wants that stuff. Oh, don't need to hit them. YouTube Music is like Spotify, basically. Okay. Biggest thing now is the scrolling down to grab. Yeah, it should be grabbable in item reward. Is it not? Just when you look at like the items tab, because I think that's how I've been collecting this stuff. So long as I don't have a ton of stuff in there. And I've got the overall compensation still, and the 2 reward war compensation packages that I haven't claimed yet. But I've got, well, they all started with a month to claim them, and I think I'm down to like 20 some days on one of the war compensation ones. The war ones, though, mainly it's just because the war boost I was maxed out on them. So if I claim it, it's just going to go to overflow. But now that I'm doing war, I'm going to make sure I'm using the boosts. The YouTube Premium is big help when arena grinding? Oh, okay. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I guess for me, for doing arena, I'm either watching TV, streaming. That's kind of about it. Or no, so like if I'm watching, because I don't have cable, so everything is online. So I'll watch the news online or something like that, and that's usually about 45 minutes an hour. So I'll just be like laying in bed doing the arena, listening to the news or something. Yesterday, well, no, I've watched YouTube on the TV previously, but I was watching a bit of YouTube on the TV in the living room yesterday, which is like the first time in probably years. Oh, I think Apple is supposed to be coming out. Oh no, it's usually the middle of the month, I think, for their new devices. Yeah, so it's still just the iPhone 12 is the latest.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Okay. Douglas, thank you for the follow. How you doing? I'm looking forward to tomorrow trying to figure out a few things on Twitch and add a couple things here and there. Make it a little bit more interesting. You're new in the family? Well, welcome aboard. What are you up to on this fabulous Saturday? Oh wait, this one's bleed immune, right? Yeah, I think White Mags is bleed immune. I don't actually know what I want to do on the Twitch side of things. I know I do want to do something. Since I'm a student, I pay $8 per month for YouTube Premium. Okay, cool. So I've only been using, like, by using I mean like viewing things on YouTube for about 5 years. Because where I lived previously, no, you couldn't stream anything. Yeah, it was just buffering the whole time. So from that to like not viewing on YouTube to being able to actually stream on YouTube, like I never expected to be never expected to even be posting videos, let alone streaming. Yeah. There we go. It's funny, I don't know what I would do if I ever had to go back to that kind of internet again. Oh my lord. Especially like now, everything is for me is online. Um, like listening to the radio's online, TV's online, movies are online. Um, yeah. The only kind of, and I don't read. I don't read books. I haven't read a book in I don't know how long. But that would be probably the only kind of entertainment I could see doing that would not be, well, other than like going to a movie theater. And then where I lived, there were no movie theaters, so that wasn't even an option. Uh, I should still have quite a few 5 stars to go. Uh-oh. This is happening more and more often. I think I've got a lot more 5 stars to go than I actually have. Damn. Okay. So, after this match, I'm going to become a little bit pickier with my teams. I'm going to try to get some of the lower end 5 stars in some fights. Because they don't want to just be sitting on the bench the whole time. What? Is he going to do anything substantial? Okay, I guess so. Yes, so indeed. Yeah, so I'm this close to being done with the 5 stars. I may as well run them all. Will take a bit of time now to be picky, though. I don't think... No, I'm not... so who is the one... Super Scroll that I have at rank 1. And I think everybody is at least rank 2. Outside of him. I'm pretty sure last month I watched around 400 hours. Obviously, what? Oh, damn. Okay. So, yeah, we'll skip. We'll skip Surfer and Super Scroll because yeah, they're both at rank 1. Okay. Well, I guess we're gonna fight a magic. Oh, I might do. Oh, okay. I'm trying to think because there's mutant combat on. I'm trying to think what I could do with a mutant that's not just auto fight. I could do a lane of EQ for the mutant quest. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. We got event quest completion on later, which will be doing some cav difficulty. Probably gonna stream it. May as well. Oh, I just remembered I need to update my arena results. There we go. Okay, cool. You can use 6-star and 5-star mutants to do the special objectives. Bishop Storm, Penny. Yeah, yeah. Those. I think that's to defeat them, right? Or is it who you're supposed to be using? Let's see. I think I'm done most of them. The ones I don't have done are the 3-star ones, which that's okay if they get points by winning fights with or against. Right, okay. Yeah, so it's using or defeating. Okay. Get points by winning fights with or against 4-star bishop. Yeah, okay, so the 4-star ones I'll get an arena. I think the 3-star ones, that probably just will not be happening. Unless I... yeah, I guess I could finish the Summoner Trials with 3 stars. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll do. Yeah. It's either way, yeah. Uh-huh. Kitty, not Penny. And I don't, yeah, Superior Man is not metal. So that should be fine. Just gonna do him in? Yes, it is. Is there any content who has the 6-star of them? I don't have either of the 6 stars to complete the objective. For what? Oh, I see what you mean. Well, there's in Act 6-3 an Iceman boss. Oh, the 3-star would probably be Road to Road to the Labyrinth, maybe. Yeah, I don't know anywhere off the top of my head where any of them would be easily accessible. But there's 4. Storm and stuff not yet. Still looking. Huh. Wait, let's see. With or against 6-star Bishop, Iceman, Storm, or Kitty Pryde. Oh, well, Kitty Pryde would be the Cab and Uncollected boss. So defeating her. Yeah, that would probably be it for the 6-star. And let's see. So she is the mutant chapter. So for Cab, I think she's a 6. And for Uncollected, she might be a 5. Yeah, so 6 for Cab. So probably 5 for Uncollected, right? Oh, well, I'm not going to be able to see. So don't you dare stop streaming. I'll be back in 5 minutes. I'm going to be done pretty soon. Is there any of them in Cab EQ? Yeah, so the Kitty Pryde. And you'd have to fight her 6 times, so... No. 4 times? Yeah, I'm not sure how many paths there were there. Do the up, up, down, down? I've already done that. Well, I've done the oh yeah, because there's ice. Oh, that would be good for the 3-star. Yeah, the 3 and the 4-star. Oh, well, look at this. I'm going to get one of the 4-star ones right here. Or, did I finish the 4-star? I guess we'll find out. Ah, dear. Yeah, you can defeat them or use them. Oh, 5-star Iceman. Although no, I was already done the 5-star one. Yeah, there's a 6, 4, 3 that I needed. Made him lose his ice armor. Excellent. Man, the first time I saw the L2 from Strife, I started laughing. Like, it just seemed like so much. Oh my lord. So, yeah. Dexter, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? Slayer? What is shakalaka? I so much prefer fighting Ultron now that I know when he is going to be evading. That makes life so much easier. So he's going to definitely get his power gain before I can do anything about it. But if you throw, oh no! Well, I don't. I'm going to have my L2, so I should be able. Might be able to get him down before the shock kills me. We'll see. We'll see. We have to go quick though. That didn't do him in. I totally thought it was going to. Oh no. Well, the shock's not on us, so we're okay. There we go. Ooh. Got a little bit worried there. And let's relog, because it looks like the game wants to anyways. Doing fine. You? I'm doing okay. Finishing Cav EQ so far. Mystic skill and mutant are 100%. Very nice. We've got event quest completion coming later today, so you might want to hold off. Well, I guess you still got uncollected a master though too. So let me see how much longer we have. Oh. Okay. Well then, that makes that easy. So yeah, event quest completion is active currently. We've still got mutant combat going. Okay. Got a Baldnic Fury. Also, you're still streaming. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I need to remember to still do the featured arena though, because I do have a little bit more there. And normally I'd be done, but I didn't finish it off last night, so I need to remember at some point today I have to run the 6 stars. Okay. Yeah, we'll still be getting points from mutant combat now. Oh crap, I should have taken the look to see what the objective is with mutant. Sure, I get the extra points. I'll do it for the next one. I keep expecting him to dash in, but he's not. He's just hanging out there. heavy attack. Oh, heavy attack for the mutant. Ah, okay, okay. Well, thank you, Billy. Ooh, that would be good with Apocalypse. So I don't know. I have a couple more mutants to use for Arena. Yeah, I'll probably just go through the daily EQ and won't use much energy. 48 minutes. Yeah. Now, if I'm using a 6-star, that will be 1,000. 5-star will be 800, and we need 10 with a 6-star. But let's go do a couple quick. Hey, look at that. We were already prepared. Excellent. CJ, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? Let's go with Cable. Yeah, it's going to pick Apocalypse for us, so I'll just be quicker probably. I was just about to say that. I bet you any money they're just going to back off at the beginning of the fight. Son of a gun. So normally I would just auto fight this, but considering there's not much time left, I want to make sure I get the maximum amount of points. We only need to do it 10 times, so. Wouldn't you back up if someone like Apocalypse was going? Yeah, I see. Good point. Good point. It's just that because normally the opponents are going to start off with a light or a medium, right? So you're going to be able to parry it. And right now, I need heavies. And so it's just kind of funny that the one time there we go. Oh, I should check because that might not be registering as a heavy. That might be registering as a bleed. Okay, yeah. Wait, we're at 17 or 20. Okay, no, that's right. That's 4. 6 more. Yeah, we'll replay for the other side, and then that should give us what we need. Yeah, and the lower level fights can be quite annoying. Yeah, so we need 6. There's 4. Okay, should be able to finish it off from a couple arena fights. Booyah! Okay, war is underway. I think if we win this war, we should be Plat 3. So I think we're in 8th or 4th position for Plat 4. I think Domino is the boss for the mutant quest, right? I think. Domino. It's okay. You'll finally get dexterity. Well, that's one of the first masters you want to have. Dexterity and parry. Oh, look at that. 27-2. Perfect. Perfect. Let's finish off these arenas. So we're at 16.8. Yeah, so I'll just need to run the R5s once more today, and then that will be it for the basic arena. Yeah. Oh. I guess you could get by without dexterity for a while, because really you'd only really need it when you've got projectiles, and I mean you could block through it. But yeah, what does it go? Parry, limber, dexterity, downward, and the extended stun on limber if you go up. But more, how you doing? How's your Saturday coming along? I'm too far back, I think. Oh, no, he didn't block. Okay. Okay. Wasn't too sure I was going to be able to get in there. You got in there, all right. Coolio. Hey. Is that all of them for the... So I'm only going to have the 6-star and the 3-stars? Yes. Okay. Oh. Yeah, okay. For the 6 stars and the 3. Okay. Well, this might suck a bit using Rhino, but so be it. No. Come on. No, you want to. Wait. Oh, got lucky. I got lucky there. Okay. I'm doing good. We are leaving tomorrow morning for the beach for 2 days. Nice. The beach where? The rest of this 4-day weekend we have. Okay. Meatballs, how you doing? How you been? I've been doing okay. Can't complain. You? Delaware? Where?
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Well, Mr. Meatballs, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Ooh. Oh, damn. I thought I was using Falcon for a second. So we'll get to 17 million and then we'll do a lane through the Mutant Quest of Cav difficulty. We will save the rest of that craziness until later on today. Yeah. Okay. So for Twitch, when you come across somebody streaming something you're interested in, is it that you've searched like the top, like you've searched MCOC, or you just happen like it just happens to show up? Because I think for YouTube, in a lot of cases, it's that it's when people search for MCOC, or like raids. I'm not too sure for the Twitch side of things. Actually, I might leave. Okay, yeah, because we got Mutant Combat done. So I might just wait until later today to do any of the EQ. Considering we might see another Mutant Combat coming up. Or another class combat or whatever. Anything other than Mystic Combat. Because I got the Mystic quest done yesterday. Okay, so 17 million, one more run of the R5s, and the basic arena is done. I think 18 million should be good for Mr. Mangog as a 5-star. And if not, well, sucks to be me. When you do it on Twitch, there's categories, and they are ordered by views. So really, the only way you can keep up with MCOC is by following the categories. So you can look. Okay. So I think that is it. I'm gonna head out to lunch. I'm gonna be out to lunch. Yeah. Okay. Cool. And there is nobody on the YouTube's side of things. Let's see if we got anybody on the Twitch side of things. That'd be good. Go say hello to. So there is one. So there's just 2 people. Only one in English. So let's head over there. Yeah, let's head over there. So what is it? The 2 paths. Okay. And I will post the URL for their page for anybody on the YouTube side that might be interested. Let's see here. There we go. Oh, geez, this is slow. This is slower than the game. My lord. There's a new player. Yeah, I'm thinking this is probably who it is. And let me get their URL, just if anybody on the YouTube side of things is interested in checking it out as well. Okay, there we go. Okay, and on the YouTube side, we'll go with the normal hashtag. And there is the URL. And on the Twitch side, we will get the raid started now. All right. So thanks for coming and hanging out, and I will catch you guys later. Oh, and you're back, Icy. Well, look at that. You made it back just before the end. All right, guys. Take care.